Sunrise, doggo snoring. Nothing to do today, but it ain't boring. Shoes on and I'm at the door. Take a run along a foggy shore. Pot of coffee, fill my cup. Pack a bowl and spark it up. Take a bike out to the rock. Swim until my legs are shot. These are the days. Put me back on island time. I need that state of mind. Island time, where everything's slow. Put me back on island time. We can't ignore the grind. Island time, where we take it slow. Oh. Sunset, hit the cottage to clean up. Crack open a bottle of the hard stuff. Pre-game, then we're out the door. Start a fire on a moonlit shore. Crack a beer and throw it back. Listen as the ocean crashes. Call the crew and hit the bar. Or fall asleep while counting stars. These are the nights. Put me back on island time. I need that state of mind. Island time, where everything's slow. Put me back on island time. We can't ignore the grind. Island time, where we take it slow. Oh, only alarm clock that's ringing is the foghorn that's singing to me. Only thing I am planning is a nap in the hammock at 3. Savor the scene, 'cause we're living the dream till it's back to reality. Put me back on island time. I need that state of mind. Island time, where everything's slow. Put me back on island time.
Yeah. What's going on?
Island time, where we take it slow. Oh, oh.
All right. All right. I'm trying to figure out why my multi-stream chat is not showing up properly. That is strange. I see YouTube because I have YouTube popped out into a separate window. What? What? Oh, great. Now the game's not loading up. Hey, there it is. There it is. Alright, let's go ahead and get that going. Northern Family Farms up in the house, the creator of the map that we're taking a look at today. So, y'all better be on your best behavior. I gotta figure out what. Okay, let me see if I can do a custom. I'm gonna have to switch back to OBS for my streaming. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm not gonna touch it. We're live. I'm not touching it. Now, hopefully YouTube behaves tonight, because the last time I tried this, it decided to do some weird things. Alright, I think we're good. We're good. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Just gonna leave it alone. Alright, so we're taking a look at Verner, Ontario. This is a 4X map. And we push the button. Okay. So earlier I loaded up in here just to get things kind of sort of set up, just so I didn't have to go through all the process of setting things up at the beginning of the stream. But you start over here, and you start with farmland plot 1 and 2. No vehicles. No vehiculars. Here is the farmhouse. Pretty basic farm, and as far as I'm aware, all this stuff is... what's the thing? This is what I'm looking for. Yeah, you can sell all this. Completely customizable farm layouts, nice. That is always a good thing. Yeah, there's no starting equipment. Go to vehicles. Yeah, see, absolutely nothing in here. I figured that might have been just something that you may have missed, or did you send me the right version of the map? That'd be another question. These cars are crazy up in Canada, though. Look at these crazy drivers. Sir, you just ran over my grass. But yeah, pretty basic farm setup. This is completely customizable. So you get a little barn and whatnot over here. Nice. Little fuel tank, some grain bins. And, oh, wait a minute. This door opens. There we go. Nice. What do we have here? What is this? Hopper bin. Another hopper bin. Grain bin deal. Got some vehicle storage over here. You start with 2 fields. You got a big field over here. And an even bigger field over here. Very nice. Nothing on this field right here. There should be starting equipment. Did you send me the right, did you send me the right file? The right map file? Do you have multiples? Yeah, I can't tab into anything at all. There's nothing in the, nothing in your vehicles list here. That's no big deal, though. We could always buy some stuff. That ain't no big deal at all. It's the newest one, so it's on your end. Yeah, no big deal. No biggie. This is why we play test things, right? This is why we do these things. Yeah, just that. Yeah, just a small thing. You know, vehicle starting equipment. No biggie. No biggie. Other than that, I mean, shit. The layout of the map looks great. Definitely got some interesting shapes going on with the fields. I like it. I like it. Field 69 down here in the corner. Nice. What do we got? Big Moose Dairy Production down there. Nice. Lots of forestry area. That's always good to see. Nice. This is a nice mixture of arable farming and forestry. Honestly, this is a good balance. This is a really good balance. You got 4 areas for for logging up there. You got some forestry in the middle, and you got some forestry down at the bottom, but plenty of farmland. Plenty of farmland. And then I did notice this before. We head over to Toronto. Fence has no textures and alfalfa icon doesn't show. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, crop calendar, it's not showing up there. And then... yeah, it's not showing up there either in the crop types on the map view. Okay. No biggie. No biggie. Now, what's this one down here? Oh, you can go to Toronto that way, too. Toronto Maple Leafs. Are there any cattle farms? Are there any cattle farms at all? Yes, there is. There's one down here. 30,000 trees. Holy shit. That's a lot of wood. Yep, we got a little chicken coop. See, now this is the kind of, like, look at this. Grass. That's the kind of grass I like to see. That is the grass I like to see. Got a chicken coop. Barns and silos and lions and tigers and bears. I actually really like this cow barn, this cow shed right here. Yeah, it's a pretty good variation of like field sizes too. Like you got some pretty small ones and some bigger ones, and then they start kind of getting bigger in the middle. Got some small ones right in there. Very good balance to field sizes for sure. For sure. You know what? Let's go back to the main farmhouse here. Let's just get some equipment, huh? Let's get some equipment. What do we got here? Let's go ahead and throw some money up in this. Oh, I just gave myself minus $5 million. That's not what I wanted. Let's try that again. There we go. Alright, let's buy some stuff here. So obviously we got some big fields. I think actually we should let's buy some more fields here. Okay, so we got field 1, field 2. I mean shit, we might as well get field 3. That's a big boy right there. 23. Holy shnikey. In real life, it's a John Deere area. Hey. Alright, we can go with some JD. I don't know, JD's been in some hot water here lately. I don't want to break the internet by buying John Deere stuff. Start with field 4. Yeah, we'll kind of just start with that. Yeah. So what do we got? We got some wheat. We got nothing on this field. We got looks like some grass down here maybe. Yeah, grass on 3. Then we got some canola, or is that no? That's spinach. Shit. That's all right. We can plow that under. No biggie. No biggie. All right. So obviously we're gonna need a big beefy boy harvester here. So we got the S7. And we got the beefy X9. Might as well just go with the beefy X9, right? Go Michelin US. Longer pipe on it. That's what she said. Go ahead and pick that up. So that's a 15.2. That's a 13.7. So we'll go with this. We'll go with this one. Go ahead and grab that. And we're gonna need a corn header. So want to make sure that gets corn, everything. Yes. That only does sorghum. Okay, interesting. Cut grass and alfalfa with a big swatter. Oh yeah. Oh shoot! I should have added that into this. I should have added that mod. Go ahead and pick that up. All right, we're gonna need tractor. So we go with the 6R. So we get 230, 234, 301 out of that one. Get 301 out of that. We'll go Michelin. Wide with weights, US. 3-point, no front loader. Go ahead and buy that. And let's get us a... I actually really like this Verner. Actually, really like this Verner. Go ahead and buy that. All right, we got a pretty expensive lineup of equipment here. Alright. Let's turn it on. I think one pass will be good on the headlands. Go ahead and slap that on there. I might have to change out the grain bins, though. I'm not a fan of the the ones where you gotta have like the auger pipe and all that. Oh, I'm terrible with those. I'm absolute terrible dog water with that stuff. That's alright. I'll go back and get that little corner. No big deal. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to open. Multi-streaming was much more easier to set up, but I think I'm just gonna have to go with I'm gonna have to go back to OBS because for some reason Streamlabs is not combining Twitch and YouTube chat. Yeah, I don't know, it's weird. Love those. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely more North American, right? You know, American, Canadian. Hey, don't get me wrong, I'm all for realism and stuff, but I am absolute trash with loading those. We'll go explore the map here in a minute. We'll get this field harvested. Oh, I need to get a baler and stuff too. Get all this picked up. But I want to go explore the map. I haven't looked too much at the map. I did fly around a little bit, try to find a good spot for a thumbnail for the YouTube stream. But I didn't really look too much. For anyone that's been waiting for some farm sim content on the YouTube channel, I've got two things happening. I got the Hoff Bergman series that I'm I've got episode 1 recorded. I gotta edit it and upload it. But I'm also bringing something back that was very popular, and I still get comments to this day on the video, on the final episode of that video. People asking what the hell happened when season 2. Hey, I know that map. Hey, Dark, what's going on? Now, okay, I don't know if it just depends on, like, people's specific, like, system setups or something like that, but because I'm pretty sure you could set your own, like, default lighting and stuff when you make a map, right? I will say there's one thing that kind of drives me crazy with maps, is when everything is too bright and too clean looking and too vibrant looking, right? You know what I mean? This has that feel, right? This has that feel that I look for in a map as far as the way it looks. Maybe I should lift that up before I go running shit over. Yeah, so, like, you know, Oxy, he does it with all of his maps. He has, like, his own custom lighting that he puts in his maps and everything, and I love that look that he has with his lighting. Just got off work. Nice. This is the start of my weekend. I just woke up, like, at 4 o'clock, 4:30 p.m. Yeah, the lighting, it looks, it's not overbearing. Yeah, and that's kind of how I felt with, like, some of the other maps that I was looking at. You know, like Hofbergman has a good lighting to it. But yeah, so that's one thing that I noticed kind of right off the bat, was the lighting. Now I know we talked about, like, how, you know, I like detailed farm areas. I like fencing. I like rubbish and stuff around the farm. But I know we talked about it. You went with the tactic of leaving the farms basic to where they're customizable, which I think is a very good option to go with. Especially with a map like this, like a 4X map, leaving it customizable for, like, oh shit, there's a pole there. You know, for a multiplayer setup, I think that's good. I think that is good. Because I can, you know, I mean, shit, I love making custom farms and stuff, so I could go in and build a farm. That's no big deal. See, I picked the US version. Why? Or no, never mind. This one didn't have the option for a US version. That's dumb. That's right. Oh well. Don't like working with incompetent people? Welcome to my world. That's what I deal with on a daily. Alright, while that's loading, I want to take a look. I just want to make sure everything is running good on the... Okay. I'm just making sure YouTube didn't shit itself. Like it did last time.
I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that.
All right. People that can't follow rules. Oh my god. So what I'm doing right now at work is I've taken all the policies that are relevant to the security department, and I'm putting them all together into a single book that can be quickly accessed at every post that we're at. As well as trying to rework our training program for new officers that come in. And we're also writing a new policy and rewriting one other policy. So I get it. People don't follow rules. I'm neck deep in policy work right now, so it's, yeah, I get it. The game doesn't like workers on the 3 largest fields. Do you think that's maybe just a limitation on Farm Sim? Because I've noticed sometimes like this GPS thing will struggle to map out a field right. Oh yeah, that's a daily struggle as well. That's a daily struggle as well. People always calling out, going on vacation, which, you know, hey, whatever. You have vacation time. You know, take your vacation time. I get that. I do it all the time. Shit, if I got paid leave available, I take it. Like right now, I think I got like, I don't know, 40, 50 hours of paid leave time that I could take. But we had somebody call out 2 nights ago, and then we had somebody call out last night. Yeah, game limitation. Yeah. New hires. See, we just had there was a hospital nearby that just closed down, and we just had like 30 or 40 people, I think. New people just come in. So that's been interesting. Cause like where they worked, the hospital that they worked at, they didn't have like a security like how we do where I'm at. So trying to get them to understand how we do things where we're at has been interesting. One's a relapse and 3 are burnout. Last night was it was a pretty busy night last night, and the night before actually was pretty damn busy too. This whole work week was extremely busy. We had a lot of we'll say interesting people come in. Hell yeah, 28 sandwiches. That's gonna be my dinner. Not 28 sandwiches. I'm not gonna eat 28 sandwiches for dinner, but I'm eating sandwiches for dinner. I could probably eat 28 sandwiches right now. Yeah, we'll test the grain bins to make sure the grain bin stuff is working. We're gonna get the augers, so I gotta figure out how that works. I know one end goes at the top. Alright, sounds good, Dark. Always good to see you. Always good to see you. Oh, it's one of those you have to open the top of the grain bin. Okay, okay. Oh, there's a car! Damn Canadian drivers. All right. I don't know why I drove this all the way back over here. I should have just left it on the field. Textures all look good. I'm just trying to think of like the typical stuff that you would test on like a early access first look stuff. So obviously you want to make sure the fields are harvesting right, GPS is reading the field right, textures are looking good, traffic's not doing wonky things, right? Make sure the grain bins are working. The doors are all working on the barns. I did test that earlier. The ground deformation. Can't really tell because of the field, but that would be something to... Actually, yeah, from here I can tell right there on those other rows. Yeah, ground deformation's looking good. The train is functional. That is a long-ass train. It is indeed moving. The PDA looks incredible. The layout's great. Variation in field sizes. I like it. The shape of the fields. Nice variation. I like it. Sean Allison over on YouTube, welcome in. Hello. Hi, I'm new here. How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. We're just checking out this new map. I'd say probably 2 more passes. We'll have this field done. 2 more passes. Actually, I just realized something. I gotta move that chat because I won't be able to see any alerts that come up. Fix that real quick. Shoot. I wish the multi-stream chat was working. Oh, maybe it is working. Maybe it is working. Hold on. Let me just make sure this is working. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so it's showing up there. All right, all right. Let's just make sure that's working. Yep. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't working before. That's strange. So I can close that out. Perfect. Alright, there we go. Now I won't miss any alerts or anything. I think I'll probably still end up switching back over to OBS though. Probably still switch back over to OBS. Streamlabs is a little funky. Risky Disky, what is going on, my friend? Welcome in. No, you're all good. You are all good. How you liking the Hoff Bergman map? Yo, Banner, what's going on, man? What's going on? Dude, it's been a while. It has been a while. How you been? Back at Farm Sim. Yeah, so I'm gonna have 2 series on the channel. One of them it's gonna take a little while before that gets uploaded. It's a series that was in high demand. A lot of people asking questions still to this day in comments, like where the frick is season 2 and what happened at the end. So that one's going to be coming, and then I got Hoff Bergman is going to be on the on the channel as well. So, just got accepted into the FSN. What FSN? Fill me in on that. What is FSN? I probably know what it is, but I just drawn a blank. Switched over to Alma. Alma, Missouri is a great map. I do really enjoy Alma, Missouri. Farm Sim Network, okay. It's a player base of farmers. Nice. Nice. Heading out for supper now. Glad to see you back. Try to get in more. All right, sounds good, Banner. Always good to see you, man. Always good to see you. Tomorrow will be... I might be on some OCRP life server. They just opened up the life server. I don't know if it's in beta testing again or if it's like open for good, but I might be on that. I might be on that tomorrow, or Flight Sim tomorrow. But yeah, we'll be around, man. It's good to see you. Go enjoy dinner. You gotta start going around doing contracts for people on different servers. You get enough money to buy a farm. It's a website. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, I think that started in... When did they start that? I think they started doing that in 19? Farm Sim 19, I think is when that came about. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, because, yeah, 19. 22, it got pretty big. Yeah, because when I started uploading Farm Sim content, because I've been playing Farm Sim since, like, Farm Sim 13. But so I like to have meaning to what I'm doing when I'm playing simulators, right? And I was looking for, so we were at the time we were pretty heavy into like VTCs, virtual trucking companies and stuff like that. Me and a couple of buddies, we had various VTCs and stuff, and I wanted to do something similar to that on Farm Sim, and I was looking around for something that was like that, and I remember I came across that, but I never got into it. So, but yeah, no, it sounds like a cool idea. I might have to dabble in it a little bit. We'll see. Yes, I use Truckee for Truck Sim. I do have a VTC. I am currently the only member. It's my own VTC. I don't really run for anybody, you know. I just kind of do my own thing. People are welcome to join it if they want. I don't have any monthly mile requirements, nothing like that. The only thing that I ask is that we do real stats, because I'm not a big like 120 mile an hour down the interstate with an 80,000 pound load truck sim kind of guy. I'm sure you know the ones I'm talking about. So like I don't like doing race stats, but again, it is what it is. If you want to do race stats, you can do race stats. But yeah, like I don't have any requirements or nothing on it. Two weeks to get accepted. Got a chat in Discord. Oh, okay. Yeah. What am I doing with this? We can actually go ahead and just park this up out of the way. Top 5 for a little bit. Did realistic. Truckers MP, dude. I remember getting real hot and heavy into Truckers MP, man. And I don't know, there was just something about it. Just it got to the point where I didn't enjoy it anymore. It just seemed like every 5 seconds somebody was trying to shove their VTC down my throat in chat. You know, because I would live stream it and everything too, and like people would literally come to my stream, and they would be like, "Yo, I'm on Truckers MP. We got a VTC. Do you want to join?" I'm like, "No, fuck off." and I don't know. I got kind of fed up with that, so I kind of dipped out of Truckers MP. And then once ATS, like SCS, actually launched their convoy stuff, I kind of never went back to Truckers MP. But yeah, no, Truckers MP, man, I used to have a blast on there. I got pulled over live on stream once by one of the admins. He came across my stream and he found me in Truckers MP on the server and pulled me over just to say hello in the stream, which I thought was super cool. So that was funny. That was a funny interaction. What was I looking for? What am I looking for? Yo, Sloth, what's going on, brother? What's going on, man? How you been? How have you been? What am I looking for? What am I looking for right now? Is it in belt systems? Yeah, okay, there we go. ETS. 1,000 populate. Yeah. Yeah. I think the last time that I went to like Truckers MP, it was I went to Vegas, and it was a bad time. It was a bad time. Is that gonna be tall enough? Ooh, I don't know if that's gonna be tall enough. An auger, yeah. Yeah, no, dude, this map looks really good. This map looks really good. The freaking PDA on this, like, look, the map layout is just this is like, seriously, this is the standard, right, that I have for a map layout. This is great. Like, this is perfect. Field sizes are variation, you know, the shapes and the layout looks good. Yo, butt stuff, what's going on, brother? Yeah, I don't think this is gonna reach. I think I'm gonna have to buy the big yellow one. I'm gonna have to buy the big yellow one. Fuck it, we'll buy this one. We're testing. We're testing. This is for science. Holy shit, these things are slow as dirt. I know, I can hook it up to a tractor and drag it. Just relax. I've been good, man. I have been great. You know, it took a long. Okay, this is just not. It's not working for me. It's not working for me. We're gonna fucking Hulkamania this bitch over here. Oh! Look at that. We got over here. No problem at all. No problem at all. Oh, sweet mother. Money. Money. Oh, shit, I gotta unfold this. There we go. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna need one of those things, too. Yeah, I want it on this side. That should be... Actually, I could back up to that and dump it in. Alright, so we gotta open this, right? So how do you open this? That's how you open this. Yeah, there we go. Money. Money. We should be able to back up to that and dump it in, right? Totally not realistic, but... This is for science. Aha! Here in just a second. We're testing the grain bins. Make sure the grain bins are working. Yeah. We got a total capacity of 229,705. And then, of course, we got this one over here. And then another one over there. Somewhere. Another one over here. Yeah. Perfect. Alright, let's buy a vehicle. Let's take this. We'll just go basic. We'll go basic with it. Go basic with it. Sloth, have you been streaming at all? Have you been doing the streaming stuff? All right. I'm thinking we'll go, oh shit. We'll go this way. Not for a while? Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, man. I took a long break, as you guys know. I just lost creative motivation. Just one of those things, man. It happens. Get out of the way! All right, we've reached. Where am I going? Oh, there is a main road out here. Let's go to the main road. Yeah. It happens, man. It happens. Yeah, and it also didn't help that my old PC setup took a shit. Like it just completely said, "No, I'm done working." All right, map edge. All right, so we'll start from here. We'll go down the main road. So I'm assuming all of these are purchasable farms, right? Go to farmland. Yeah, so if we buy that, what do we got over here? Yeah, very expensive. So I built a new PC, and it was very expensive. Very expensive. So we got a farmhouse. The Herd over on YouTube, welcome in. Hello. Alright, so we got some storage for vehicles, grain bins, water source, greenhouses. What do we got? Sheep. Yep. Sheep and goats. Bucket McPretty. That is a fantastic name. I love that. That is hilarious. Over on YouTube. Rob, I don't know if you got the YouTube chat up, but he's saying the map looks awesome. Nice to see another Canadian map. Nice simple layout. Nice simple layout. Buildables on the map. Custom buildables or just like base game buildables? All right. What do we got over here? We got a fuel point. Oh, you can read it, but you can't type on the TV. Got it. Base game buildables. Okay. Trying to do custom. You know what you might do is download Hoff Bergman and see how he does his custom buildables, because he's got the custom buildable butchery that's within, like, it's in the shed. If that's what you're talking about, like you're trying to like figure out how to do custom buildables. But yeah, he's got some custom buildables on there you can definitely take a look at. We got sell points. Excuse me, school bus. I'm on a mission. We got the store. Where is the workshop trigger? Okay, gotcha. So here is the dealer. Okay, yeah. So here's the workshop trigger. There's the store icon. So let's cancel out the store deliveries real quick. We'll test out the spawn location. Oh, there it is. It's like, what the fuck? Where the hell is it? Okay, so this whole area, I would assume, is the spawn area. Okay, nice. That is working. Alright, let's continue on our mission. Continuing on our mission. What do we have here? We have the neighborhood. Yeah, let's go through the neighborhood here. Groceries and general wares. I like it. This would be a good multiplayer map. This would absolutely be a good multiplayer map. Just some general warehouse decoration. Nice. A lot more than normal. Yeah, see, like, I like to see stuff like this, like fleshed out neighborhoods, you know? Like if you're gonna base it on a town, give me a good fleshed out neighborhood, you know what I mean? I like seeing this stuff. What do we have here? Walter, my guy, you gotta stop being creepy. You got to stop being creepy, buddy. It's not doing you any favors. We're just gonna leave Walter there. General Cafe, sell point, nice. What do we got here? The bakery. Alright. Pull up the productions menu here in a minute. We'll take a look at that. I'm sure I'm missing some stuff. There's a lot of stuff in town here. Now, I know you mentioned there's various sell prices at different locations and stuff, so that's I like that. I do like that. So we got the animal dealer. And that looks like the spinnery. Little fire department, nice. Yeah, spinnery. Or the what you call it? Yeah, spinnery. Let's pull up the productions menu here, see what's available. Proceed, Pert, and Lime. Okay. Alright, so as far as productions available, you got the bakery, the dairy, the canning, carpentry, the cooper, grain mill, oil mill, paper factory, rope, sawmill, spinnery, tailor shop. That's what it was, not the spinnery. Spinnery and the tailor shop, including the greenhouse that's on that one starting farm. Pretty good selection. The standard base game stuff, which I think any map creator, unless it's like one of those forestry survival start type maps, should have at least one of each of the, you know, standard base game productions in the map already. What do we have over here? Hello, sir. You came a long way from Hutan Pentai. How was your flight? Okay. We'll see you later. 2 months. Yeah, I mean, dude, that's good for excuse me, sir. Do you not see me driving? That's for a 4X map. That's good. That's good for a 4X map. And then you got the general stores. I like these building models. Yeah, absolutely. First time. Yeah, for anybody watching, by the way, this is their first map. This is their first map. And to tackle a 4X map for your first map, some may say is slightly psychotic. No, I'm kidding. Now, I did see this when I was doing my fly around real quick to find a good spot for a thumbnail. I did see, like, this is kind of cool. I like this is an interesting, like an interesting little setup here. You could definitely have like a multiplayer server going on, and everybody has their own little apartment, right? Little condo. Sub pointers around the back. Oh, for the general stores back there? Yeah. And we got some more sell point action going on over here. Blue Dwarf. Is this the warehouse as well? No, this is the canning. Or the tomato, yeah, the canning, right? This is canning? Yeah, canning factory. Got the spinnery right across the street. And you have... Who dis? Who dis? What's your name? Dave? Noah? Bill? Jim? Sir, aren't you from Hutan Pentai as well? And we're back at our farm right there. Split the warehouse into two different buildings. Ah, okay. Okay. I'm sure I definitely missed some stuff in town, but, you know, this is just a quick little tour look at the map here. Got a long-ass straight railway going through the middle there. Nice. Speaking of, can we stop the train with our truck? You shall not pass. You shall not pass. Excuse me, sir. That went just about as how I expected it to go. All right. Be careful, there's no railroad crossing there. Ah, so this, I would assume this is the... grain mill. Okay, never mind. Never seen any map with a train that long? Yeah. Most of them are just like the standard base game, you know, train lengths. But I like when map creators extend the train, because it just makes it feel more realistic, you know? Because you're gonna see long trains in real life. That's what they are. Nice. Psycho Kid 73 over on YouTube. Welcome in. Hello. How are you? I appreciate the subscription over on YouTube. On the old tuber. What do we have here? Lumber. So this is the carpentry. Okay. All right. All right. Giants haven't completely fixed that yet. Nice. Willow Lumber Company. Get your wood here. Fantastic, fantastic. All right, where are we? Where are we? Let's take a look at... So you got like farmland, viable farmland there. Got a farm there. No farm there. Okay. Which I'm sure you could probably do something with that, right? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, you could buy... Okay, so you could buy the border stuff too. That's good. That's good. Got a farm there. Another one there. Got some stuff all the way down here, the dairy. Another one there. Oh, I don't have enough money. Shit. Alright. Nope, no farm there. I'm just kind of looking at the map and seeing what we have. Like these little areas that you can see buildings. No. All right, so you got quite a few farm options. Quite a few farm options. Very nice. Let's take a look at the forestry. Lots of forestry. Lots of forestry. Holy hell, where am I? I'm in the jungles. I'm in the Amazon jungle. I can't see. I'm like a prairie dog, like jumping. I can't see. Okay, I'm lost. I'm lost in the jungle. Lost in the Canadian jungle. More forestry. Big plots of lands up here. So if you want to do forestry, there's no shortage of forestry. Like, holy hell, look at the size of this plot of land. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, what do you say we do some farming, yeah? Alright, so we need to sell this. We need to sell this. Where's it at? This one. And we can sell that Landini. There we go. Alright. That does 180. New Holland. We could do this one, but this only does 125 centimeters.
I'm gonna come.
Hey, you calm yourself down. You calm yourself. Relax, sloth. Relax. Don't do it. Yeah, this only does 125. Appreciate the bits, my friend. I appreciate the biddies.
Daddy?
Aw. I don't have my soundboard set up right now. Damn it. That's the bad thing about using Streamlabs to stream, is I can't get my soundboard set up. So that's another good reason to go back to OBS so I can have my soundboard. Appreciate the bits. Yeah, let's just go with this. Whoopsies. Bitty titties. Whoopsies. Where's my tractor? You know what? Let's make some people angry. Let's make some people angry. We got John Deere stuff. We already bought a New Holland. We already bought a New Holland baler. Let's really make some people angry and brand mix. Let's mix the brands, huh? People get so butthurt over it. It's hilarious. You know, let's fucking get a Massey. Let's get a Massey. Yeah, now we're really mixing the brands up now. This might be a little small for these swaths, to be honest. I'm not obsessed. Listen, John Deere's been in a little hot water lately. I don't even know what the whole ordeal was, but apparently John Deere's been in some hot water. I don't even know what the whole ordeal was. Why is this not unloading? There we go. I don't even know what the situation was with that. I came across some videos or something, and people were like, "Get rid of the John Deere stuff on your farm." Brr. Like getting proper angry. You know what I mean? Over the right to repair? Huh? I am thoroughly confused. Huh? Why did that? What happened? Did you put the stars in? Because I don't think I have any chat filters on. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. I disabled all that nonsense. What am I doing? Oh, I need to finish the headland. I had to get rid of the Streamlabs bot because it kept posting duplicates whenever I would use like a command or something. It kept wanting to post duplicates in the chat. I'm like, nah, I'm not having that. So I use, let's see, what do I use Nightbot. Yeah, Nightbot for both Twitch and YouTube. Oh, when it's under warranty. Oh, really? That's what it's all about? I mean, to be fair, like, literally every dealer and like car manufacturers, like their warranties and stuff, it's like, okay, if you do modifications to your vehicles, you can, certain modifications will void your warranties. But if you're doing just simple repairs, I don't see the issue with that, because like with vehicles, it doesn't void your warranty. So like if the radiator springs a fucking leak, you change a radiator in your car, it's not going to void your warranty. Locks you. Oh, they lock you out of the. What the fuck? Yeah, that's dumb. That is dumb. I mean, are they really hurting that much financially that they have to fuck over the farmers? Yeah. Yeah. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I mean, you know, trucking like manufacturers kind of sort of do the same thing. I mean, they don't, as far as I know, they don't lock you out of the software, but like you have to have a specific software to work on trucks. You know, as far as like pulling codes. Control issue, yeah. Yeah. That's a bad move. That is a bad move. That is a bad, like I used to be, you know, the big John Deere fan kind of guy, right? And, you know, I would pick them over, you know, Case or Massey or whatever, right? But let's be real. Let's be real. Let's ruffle some feathers here. It's just like the whole debate between Ford, Dodge, Chevy, Toyota, right? Who's got the better truck, right? They all do the same fucking thing. At the end of the day, what do? You get in it, you turn it on, and you go do things with it. Will backfire big time? Absolutely. Absolutely it will. Absolutely it will. Yeah, they'll, unfortunately, big corporations, sometimes they don't learn their lesson. But I think a company like John Deere, I think they will learn their lesson when it backfires, and they won't do that shit again. Because think about it. How many tractors and like John Deere tractors and John Deere pieces of equipment do you think there are on farms, working on farms right now, all over the world? Exactly. There's no need to be greedy. They've got a solid customer base. They've got a solid, you know, amount of income. You know, like there's no need to get greedy. No need to get greedy. I mean, I can't think of any other company, any other tractor manufacturer, farming equipment manufacturer, utility equipment, right, manufacturer that does that. I mean, shit, you would think a company like Class would do that, you know, because it's like their equipment seems to be a lot more high tech, right? Shit, I don't even think companies like Ferrari and Lamborghini and stuff, they don't even gatekeep with their software like that. Like, if you have the software, fuck it. You know, do your own shit. It's expensive. Very expensive. Should have made larger bales. Yeah, I was just thinking about that, to be honest. This does 150. I could have done the 180. I could have got the Krone baler, which is what I typically use because it can do up to the 180. Baling seems to be working properly. Textures of the bales look good. Oh, I don't have my... Oh no, that's only on wrap bales. Never mind. I was gonna say I don't have my rounder bales. But that's on wrap bales, I think. Or is it on regular? I think it's only on wrap bales. Yeah. Yeah, I have crop destruction on. It wasn't too bad doing this field, baling it. How many bales do you think we have? Quick little look around. It's a relative. Well, I mean, yeah. When you compare it to the other fields on this map, like holy shit, like this is kind of like a standard size field on like a base game map or something. Gotta be up at 6 a.m. Shoot. Have fun with that. I work nights now, so I don't have to get up early. It's always good to see you, though, Sloth. We'll have to get some games in soon at some point. Alright, we have a total of 20 bales, and we're at 55% on this one, so we could do an early unload. Why do I have my FPS up? There we go. Actually, that'd be a good thing to run. So what are we getting for FPS on this map? Now, I got the graphics absolutely cranked. The graphics are completely cranked on this. So we're averaging right around 80. Oh, we look this way, we get about 130. FPS. Then we come back over here and we're getting around 80. So there's something over there that's dropping the FPS. But it's not lagging or nothing, so I mean, you know, shit, 80 FPS. That's good. That's good. All right. Let's see. We got some bales. I didn't think this through. What am I going to do with the bales? What am I doing with the bales? Twice what the game lets you have. Oh, you know, that reminds me. Yeah, I need to change that in my XML to where I get the get more draw distance, I guess. Yeah, that's what I need to do. All right, let's get us a. Yeah, I guess we could sell them. I got no need for them at the moment, right? Yeah, we'll do this. Why did I put it there? This would be a good test for the sell point. Northern Farm Sim over on YouTube. Canadian Farm Sim player in Ontario. Nice. So this is it's kind of funny your name there, because the map creator is Northern Family Farms. So there we go. So this is Verner, Ontario, 4X map. We're just doing some first look testing and all that stuff. We're gonna go test out some sell points for the bales. Now, is it just the animal dealer that buys bales, or did you set up another one? Just doing testing. Yeah, there he is. There he is. He popped in on the YouTube chat. Northern Farm Sim. Don't you have a YouTube channel? Don't you post farm sim content? I feel like I've seen your name somewhere. Farm shop and animal dealer. Okay. down a bit further north, looks like. Nice. Nice. You do. I knew it. No, I recognized the name. I knew I recognized the name. I've watched a couple of your videos, I'm pretty sure. I think I might be subbed to your channel. See, now I'm curious. I'm gonna have to check my sub list. All right, I'm curious now. I gotta know. I gotta know. If I'm not, then you already know what's happening. Yep. Is that you, sir? Served up. Already subbed or hit the button right away. Wait a minute. Now I gotta look at your playlist, because I think I was watching one of your playlists here. We're on a mission, folks. Hang tight. We're on a mission. Oh, yes, you do the Can I Play series. Okay. Yeah. And the New Frontier. Okay, yep. And the Can You Survive 25. Yeah, those are the ones that I was watching. I gotta catch up on it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I thought I recognized you. I thought I recognized you. Heck yeah, man. Hey, if you ever want to do some collab stuff, man, let me know. I'm always down for a survival deal, man. I did some survival stuff in FS25 and that did. I don't even know where I'm going right now. Where's the? Let's pull up the map. I know the animal dealer, I think, is up. Where's the animal dealer? No, that's the grain mill. No, let's go to. There's so much stuff. There's so much stuff. Aha, there it is. There it is. I found it. I found it. Just goofing around on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, no, for real though, if you ever want to do some collaboration stuff, you want to do like a multiplayer survival deal or something like that, I know that kind of seems to be your kind of play style from what I've seen in your videos. So yeah, if you ever want to set up a multiplayer deal, I do have a server already that we could use. Let me know. Let me know, my friend. You can always get with me on Discord as well. Yeah, I feel that. I took a long break too. There towards the end of FS25, I started to kind of move away from like farm sim content. I just got burned out with it. And then 25 came out right as I was building my new PC. So I'm kind of just now getting around to getting the streams and stuff going. I got I got a Hofbergman series I'm gonna be uploading here soon, next week maybe. Just got to get around to editing it. Alright, what's the... There it is. That's the button I'm looking for. Oh god. We're gonna get tangled up in the building, aren't we? There we go. That's actually a good chunk of change for some bales. 14,000 or so. Did not expect that. There we go. Alright, we're taking the unconventional way out of here. Making our own roads. Making our own roads. Yeah, this is a nice map. This is definitely a nice map. Here's the PDA if you haven't seen it. If you have not seen it, there is the PDA. Lots of forestry area. Various field sizes and shapes. Very nice layout. Beautiful. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. After I ended the series in Poland, Chainsaw Butcher. Yeah, the Butcher, dude. Yeah. I start, so in the first episode that I'm going to be uploading, I start the building process of the Butcher. So as soon as that comes out, it takes certain products to build it. I'm sure you've probably watched Farmer Klein, his video on the Hofbergman stuff. He's my go-to guy when I need any information about Hofbergman. Yeah, no, it's an incredible map. The fishery is super cool. You actually sit in the chair and fish. And then, of course, you got the butter and the cheese and stuff like that, you know, that you can do. You get rabbits and ducks and all that stuff. Super cool map. Always loved Hofbergman on 22. It was a fun map. Oh, yeah, for any, like, map tours, I go to him. Sometimes I'll watch, like, Farmer Cop. I'll check out his stuff sometimes with the map tours. But yeah, Farmer Klein, he's the go-to guy. He's like fully detailed with that stuff. Alright, what are we doing next? What are we doing next? Rob, anything else that you want to test? Anything else that you want tested while we're lollygagging around here? So we know the grain bins are working. Sell point for bales is working. Textures look great. Ground deformation looks great. Make sure all these barn doors open. They do. Let's see. We could go ahead and get these fields going. Might be good. We can do some corn. I got this big old corn header sitting here. Doing absolutely nothing. Just looking pretty. Shiny. Let's get us a planter. Ooh, I don't have the JD stuff installed. Dang it, I thought I had JD stuff installed. What is this, 18 meter? 12 meter? 9 meter? Let's go with this big one. Let's go with this big one. Oh shoot, can I even haul this with my tractor? 350 horsepower? Yeah, we're gonna have to get a big one. Yeah, we'll go with this one. We'll go with this one. Max it out. Give me the Michelin's. No wides, though. We can get the... Oh, shoot. We can get wheel weights, though. So that'll work. We'll go with the US edition. Ooh. Nah, we're gonna go without that. Alright, let's go ahead and buy this. We're gonna need to get seeds so we can check out the various seed point. Alright, we gotta find... Apparently we have honey. Where are we getting honey? Oh, it's probably on one of the other farms that I bought. Yeah. So we can get it at the hardware store, the seed shed, bulk dry products. We can sell it to Toronto. Let's go to Bob's Hardware. Where's Bob's Hardware? Oh, let's get those beacons on. Get those beacons on, folks. And the four ways. Why not? Safety first. Excuse me, mail truck. What are you doing? Okay, can you please get out of the way? Can you get out of the way? Yeah, so it's on both ends of the map. So you got one up here, Toronto, and one down here. Both ends. Then you got your train stuff. You got like a train rental here, so you can do your grain. You can do your loading and stuff for the train, all right there. Oh, God. So, Do you just pull in here and you can fill seats? Or is it like you have to do... No, that's not how this works, is it? That's probably the spawn point for the products you buy. You buy pallets, okay. Ah. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, yep, then it spawns over there. Alright. We'll put it in reverse, Terry. This is probably way too much for this cedar, but... Or maybe not. Uh-huh. Interesting. How many... I could probably get 2 more of those in. That's fair. That's fair. Hey, listen, I'm all for any kind of map, man. I'll play on European maps, Canadian maps, American maps. It doesn't make no difference to me. You can buy more products across the road. Oh, is that the other buy point? Oh, shoot. Alright, don't mind my driving. Don't mind my driving. We gotta turn wide. Okay, there we go. So we could buy liquid fertilizer. Okay. The general store. A few things to fix. I'm gonna go. Good to go. Release on itch. Yeah, definitely let me know when you do, and I will link your itch profile in the description of the VOD for this after. I mean, I don't know what kind of views this is going to get after it's live. You know, not a lot of people seem to watch lives after they're done, but... Alright, general store. So we got Bob's Hardware and the general store. Okay. Oh yeah, this place. The place I was saying that I like the building models. Okay. Okay, so you can get bread, cake, butter, cheese, sugar, cereal, sunflower, canola, olive oil, rice. Rice oil? I didn't know that was a thing. Raisins, grape juice, chocolate. Chocolates. Strawberries, lettuce, tomato, spring onion, everything. Holy smokes. Get some tater chips. Goat milk. Goat milk, buffalo milk. Nice. Buffalo mozzarella. Get some good old rice rolls. You can literally buy everything there. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, let's go put some stuff in the ground, huh? Ketchup chips. Ketchup chips. Is that a Canadian thing? Is that what you're talking about? That's a Canadian thing, isn't it? Ketchup chips. Hey, I'm down to try anything at least once. Dude, that would be cool though if you started adding like some custom products, like Canadian. Definitely proves that you're Canadian. Oh, Rob. I know you had talked about, you know, another project you may be working on. You should definitely go full Canadian and just start like loading it with custom production products. Like all Canadian stuff. Like drop some maple syrup in there, some ketchup chips, apparently. That's Canadian. Ottawa. Nice. Nice. Oh, see, I was only ever in Canada once in my life. And it was Ontario, but I was in, this is when I was driving a truck over the road, when I was driving a truck. I was in Ontario, but it was like just in and out real quick, across the border into London, Ontario, and out. And that was the only time that I was ever in Canada. And make some custom productions. Yeah. Dude, definitely do some custom productions. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Just go like full on. I'll even do a series on the channel. Like just like American tries to be Canadian series type farm. You know what I mean? You cannot plant. Yeah, okay. What am I doing? Oh, that's right. We can't plant corn yet. What am I doing? I should turn seasons off so I can plant some corn. Or I could just fast forward time. Maybe. Let's turn that off. Alright, now I should be able to plant some corn. I don't even know if this is a direct drill. Oh god, that was a bad turn. It's alright, don't judge me. 6-hour drive. Oh, dude, y'all have some massive areas up there. I mean, holy sh... Yeah. I want to get into, like the Algonquin area. That's where I want to go. I want to go do some camping and stuff up there. More crops like spelt, critical, mustard. Mustard would be cool. Mustard would be cool. Critical, that's what I thought you meant. That's what I thought you meant. I'm completely jacking up these corners. Don't farm and read chat, folks. And I just realized I'm doing the headlands first. That makes no sense. That's right. This is for science, folks. This is for science.
Swipe left, someone said something stupid. Swipe right, now I'm watching what you did. Power down, now I'm at a disadvantage. But I think that it's worth. I put my headphones on.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. 2 rice field. See, I actually, what I ended up doing was I played a little bit on the Hutan Pentai map, and the rice is pretty cool. I do enjoy the rice. I thought it was going to end up being like one of those situations how like the grapes and the olives ended up being. Like it was just too much of a hassle to deal with, and a lot of people just don't do it. They don't use it. But I actually really enjoyed doing the rice stuff. But to be fair, I also enjoyed doing the olives and the grapes and everything too.
Boss says, man, you gotta make an effort. Feel like all I do on earth is just say yes, sir. And when I tell people how they make me feel, they treat me like a leopard.
But what I ended up doing was I played on the American map. I can't even remember the name of it at this point. There's so many maps out now. But anyways, the base game American map. And I built like a massive custom farm with like cattle and all the different animals. And I even put some rice fields in there. Like, yeah, okay, you're not really going to see rice fields in America. But it's just one of those things. It's nice to have the option to do it, you know what I mean? And that's the beauty of this game, is you can literally farm however you want. You can literally play this game however you want. You can build your farms however you want. Oh, dang it, I turned too tight. I knew it. I knew it was going to happen. Who put that pole there? Who put that pole there? How dare you? How dare you put that pole there? None of the land is flat, so I built them in so... Find a flat spot. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. How big are... Where are they? Let's see. Crop type. Let's just get rid of everything. Rice. It's these right here in the middle, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Not to put collisions on those? Oh, on the poles? Yeah. That was just piss poor driving on my part. $70 and $71. Oh, shoot. Dummy. Activate the GPS again. There you go. Yeah, those are some pretty sizable plots. 70 and 71. That's a lot of rice. That is a lot of rice. I don't know why I have my 4-ways and beacons on still. Yeah, this is a very, very small field, so it's not taking very long to do this with big equipment. But we could tackle one of the we could tackle the largest field on the map. That's what we could do. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about the way you said earlier. I was like, I kind of want to go test it and just see what happens. But I'm sure Courseplay would probably work with it just fine. Courseplay might work with it. I don't have course play installed right now, but I'm driving across this and I got crop destruction on. Oh, Jesus. Alright, let's see. Let's take a look at the map here. Let's take a look at the map. Alright, so, biggest field. Oh, it does use the end game? That's interesting. So 23 is pretty large. What is on 23? Carrots? Could you imagine harvesting carrots on 23? .26 is the biggest field. 106.3. Yeah, 97. So 106.3. And that is carrots as well. Could you imagine harvesting carrots on those two behemoths of a field? .23 and 46. Where's 23? 23, 23. Should be like right in here somewhere, right? Where is it? There, yeah, 23. And 46. There's 40. There's 46. 81 and 97. 47 is pretty. That's 57. That's 59. I mean, just for comparison, Field 1 is 10 acres. And it took us that long to do that field. 26 and 23 are massive. We could do 23. Well, I'm not doing carrots on 23. I am absolutely not doing carrots on 23. Those are the three that GPS don't like. Interesting. I wonder if it's because of the shape field, though. Well, you said 46. 46, well, yeah, see, this right here. I could see this being the problem. Right here. On 46. But that doesn't make sense. Like, if it works on 48, and it's got like this, you know, if it works on 45, at 44 especially, that's an awkward one. Interesting. You know what? Let's try something. Oh, it just doesn't recognize the field. This is for science, folks. This is for science. Straight up yeet across the train tracks. That would be an absolute nightmare if GPS doesn't work on this field, on these fields, and you'd have to do carrots. Oh my god. I think I would rage quit Farm Sim. It's recognizing 23. Yeah, it's recognizing 23. Huh. Wow, this is gonna take a while. This is where you would get like 2 or 3 tractors going. You know what I mean? With course play. But yeah, that's interesting how it'll only do it sometimes. Well, you know what? We could buy the other ones and just see what happens. I mean, I know you said it does it sometimes, but so 26. All right, we're gonna cut across the field here. Is that a river? That's a river. We're gonna have to go across the bridge. Shoot, the bridge is over here. Dang it! Took hours to harvest that field with one combine. Oh, I'm sure it did. It would take hours to do what I'm doing right now with this big. Cultivator here. All right, beacons and 4-ways. Safety first. Planet Zoo build off. All right, Northern Farm Sim. Appreciate you coming by, hanging out, man. That's funny how, you know, the map creator's name, your name's kind of the same, and I watch your videos, man. I watch your videos, so that's awesome. Appreciate you hanging out, and yeah, definitely reach out if you want to do a collab. One way across the... Yeah, that's what I'm discovering now, is there's a bridge. There's a bridge over here. That is absolutely terrible. Oh, shoot. Dang it, car. You freaking idiots. Alright, where's the crossovers up here? Okay. All right, hurry up, train. That's a skinny bridge, too. Looks like if we take this road, it'll take us down there. Yeah. All right, we'll test out this field, just see what the GPS does. I wonder if there's... Do you think maybe there's something you could edit in the XML to fix that? Or is it... You thinking maybe it's just like, that is just a limitation of the game? Like maybe not XML map side, but maybe XML client side. You know what I mean? Two-lane road. Haven't went through the have went through the XML mode. Damn. That sucks. Well, we'll see. I mean, if it works sometimes, right? That's okay. I mean, I did notice, to be fair, like on, what was that big Canadian map on 22? I think it was like towards the end of 22. Oh, God, what was that big Canadian map? I think I remember playing on it, and I remember Course Play having some trouble with some of the big fields. Well, it's given me the lines there. I mean, maybe not the best layout that I would go with. It does have some jagged lines and stuff in there, that's for sure. I mean, do one lap and see the size. All right, let's go. We're going for it. Throw the cruise control on. I will say that they need to definitely do some fine tuning on the GPS. Like, you know, there's certain places where it'll make a break and you have to disconnect and reset it to the line where it doesn't make sense. You shouldn't have to do that, right? Like Course Play, it gives you that one continuous line that you can follow. But I mean, you know, having GPS based game, I think was a really good move. For Farm Sim. Holy shit, this is a big field. Let's see, we started that probably, what, 3 minutes ago, we'll call it. So, call it 8:37 p.m. is when we started. Let's see how long it takes us to go around. I'm surprised YouTube has not taken a dump. I don't know why. It's because, like, I wanted to multi-stream on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. And whenever I would do all three, it did something weird to the YouTube streams. So I got rid of Kick in the mix and just went with Twitch and YouTube on this one, and everything seems to be going fine. And I have the YouTube stream set to normal latency, so oh my god. This is a freaking massive field, dude. I would not want to do carrots on this field. Absolutely not. And this is with a big cultivator, a big tractor, and one lap around this thing I could see taking every bit of 15 minutes. I mean, shit, we're already almost 10 minutes. We're about 5 minutes in. And there's like a little forestry patch right there in the middle, so you could even cut those trees out and freaking plow that land, make the field even bigger. I don't know why you would want to do that, but you could. This is ridiculous. Yeah, I need to get my draw distance. I need to go and edit my XML because that looks like trash. I hate seeing that line. And I've got it maxed out right now as it is as far as like the game settings, but... And then there is that mod. There's a mod that gets rid of the blurry distance as well. I might try that. I haven't tried it out yet, but I might try it. Like, you see those trees way in the distance there that are blurred? Supposedly that mod gets rid of that. I don't know. To 400. I thought you could only do... Well, no, I saw Farmer Klein. He cranked his all the way up to like 6, I think, one time in a video, just to show that you could. Very awkward field shape. Oh, get back on there. There we go. So with your set to 400, do you notice any like any lag or performance issues at all? I mean, granted you're not like recording or streaming, so I wonder how that would perform if I recorded and streamed. Yeah, I think if you were to go around, smooth out the edges a little bit, I think it might recognize the fields a little better. When it works. Let me add, when it works. Oh, okay, so yeah. So in the game settings, you could set it to 200, and then in the XML, you can double that, which would make it 400. Okay, yeah. But yeah, I saw Farmer Klein. He set his to like 6 in the XML, and it was running fine on Hoff Bergman. I don't know how a 4X map would perform if you were to go that high. I mean, we're just over 10 minutes in. I'm doing one headland pass on this. And we're just now getting to the very southern headland of this field. over 400 started to make a difference. Yeah, I could see that for sure. On a 4X map. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's why he didn't really see any issues on Hoff Bergman, because it's your standard size map, but it's also not even the full area that you could use on a standard size map. So yeah, I don't know. I might toy around with it after the stream. I need to get my OBS set up again to multi-stream. Do a couple of other things. Still on the south end. Big ass field. There's no way you could do this whole field without having to refuel. No, I don't want that line. I want this line. Alright, we're finally on the final edge here. Ooh, I wonder what the contract payouts for some of these fields are. I bet you can make some good money on contract work. We're almost 20 minutes into doing a lap around this. Doesn't feel like 20 minutes, but it's... Contracts pay nicely. Oh, I'm sure they do. I'm going to take a look at some of... Which I own a lot of fields now, but still, give you a rough idea. Let's see. So for like harvesting, field 40, that's pretty good. Weeding, 54. Yeah, I could definitely see doing some contract work. Almost there. I can see the finish line. One more minute and we're at the 20-minute mark. I think this will be dead on 20 minutes. There's 20 minutes right there, and we're at the end. 20 minutes. $20 freaking minutes to do one pass around that field. Yeah, I mean, I like testing maps. You know, one, to see if it's a map that I would like to play, you know, for a long period of time on. But yeah, you know, there's just some little things here and there. You got to get the starting equipment set up and just some little things here and there. I mean, but shit, dude, for your first map, I mean, this is, and it being a 4X map, like, this is better than a lot of people's standard size 5th, 6th, 7th map. You know, just throwing that out there. Got a little texture dealio going on there. I don't know what that's all about. Some terrain paint, fix that, no big deal. So I see on the PDA it shows like a little farm here, but this is trees, so could definitely clear that out and build a farm for anybody that wanted to do that, with some decent fields right there to start with. Excuse me, car. I'm driving here. And it takes absolutely forever to get everywhere, which I like. I love a good 4X map. I wish they would do a remake of the West Texas map. because I absolutely loved that map. I wish they would bring that to 25. It's a really good 4X map. Did I pass the bridge? No, not even there. Not even there. In the real area. Yeah, and you would have to think that, you know, if you were to put all of that into this map, that would probably hurt the performance of the map. So, I don't know, maybe it wouldn't. Because, I mean, you know, let's just see. Like, I'm getting 95, 96 frames right here. It definitely plays very smooth. Train going by, still at 90, 100 FPS. It plays very smooth. Now, see, me, like, if I was to play on this map and do like a series on it, right? I would do most likely like a role play series. But I would spend literal weeks going around and detailing out yards and stuff like that. You know, like adding fences and stuff around people's yards, little rubble and trash cans and stuff like that, before I would do a series, like a roleplay series. But it's definitely got the layout for a multiplayer or a roleplay, for sure. Absolutely. All the trees. Well, I mean, there is that mod that gives you the ability to do more trees. But 30,000 trees? I mean, holy shit. Why would you ever need any more than that, you know? I think, if I remember right, I did on the Western Wild series on 22, I think I did 1,000 trees and one tree farm. That's a lot of trees. That's a lot of damn trees. And to be fair, like, there's a lot of them. Like, I wouldn't go farming these trees right here. That'd be an absolute nightmare. You know, but like these pines and stuff like that, I'd go after those. $28,000, $29,000 on the map already. Damn. I mean, still, that's a lot of fucking trees, man. That's a lot of damn trees. So, like, I wouldn't go after these trees and harvest these or anything like that. Because these are an absolute nightmare. But, you know, these, absolutely. You can come in here with the tree harvester and just go to town on logging trees. And I mean, the size of this land, that's 170 acres. I mean, to put that in perspective, this was 106 acres for this field. It's 170 acres of trees. What's this over here? Basically, the game limit is 14,000. And then the mod, I can't remember how many more trees it allows you to have with the mod. Okay, so you just continued the tree line. So what is this in real life? What is it? Is this just like a logging area or some kind of like a sand mine or something like that? See, this is it's a pretty hilly area. So, oh, look at that. There's a train. I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to fly over the border, but gravel pit? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. That's too hilly of an area to do my. I mean, this area could flatten this out a little bit and then put something up like a logging operation up there. That'd be kind of cool to see. Actually, right here in this little valley, it goes up and then back down and then back up. Like a little logging operation right there in the middle. That'd be kind of cool. And then that's the starting farm right there. That is a lot of farming. And then there's the big boy down here. And then the thought of combining this field with it and cutting out these trees and plowing all that and combining it all into one field. Holy shit, man. Oh yeah, the map border. Yeah, it's just invisible planes, right? You just set up the invisible planes and it creates the border. Yeah. Set the production points so people have to drive. And exactly, that's what I like to see. I like to see the production points, the purchase points, and stuff like that kind of spread out. I don't like for things to be all in one area. You know, I like to have to drive somewhere. Like having the dairy down here makes absolutely no sense, but it's what I'd like to have. It's like a dairy production out in the middle of the fucking woods. You gotta drive to it. That's what I like. That's a pretty good sized dairy production too. I like it. Let's see, what else have I not seen yet here? All these farmlands down here. Little farm over here. Oh, this is the cow. Yeah, one of the cow ones. Plenty of open land to build custom. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Are there some invisible buildings? somewhere? Oh no, that's, for some reason, it's casting the shadow of these buildings right there. That's weird. Yeah, that's that farm. Sell point in production there. Oh, with the dairy, yeah. Maybe it's just, oh, it's all over the map. It's all, okay, maybe it's just because I'm just flying up so high. Yeah, okay. Oh, this is that one area that I went to. It's got all these... That'd be an absolute nightmare to log that. Another paper mill. Okay. Like plenty of area to build out farms. You got the neighborhood. Is there a BGA? We see. Yeah. I thought I was seeing things for a minute, for real. Is there a BGA somewhere? Or am I just missing it? What's this? That's oil. That's the sheep and goats. No BGA? Okay. So that'd be the only thing people would have to add as far as a production, which, you know, a lot of people like to build out their own BGAs anyways. They get the modular BGA stuff and build out their own. Heck yeah, man. And the fact that it didn't take you very long to do this. Yeah.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our growlings when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the morning.
I didn't notice that. I have the more field info or extended field info, but it gives you the growth state that it's in, like the number. It's like 1 out of 7 growth state. Never noticed that before. All right. Yeah, it'd be nice to see what else you got planned for another map. Right. I could definitely see this. I could see this map being very popular. Absolutely. This could be a very popular map. Well, shoot, I think we covered just about everything. Like, we flew over the whole map and did some farming, some exploring. And I like how the PDA is seamless. It's seamless. Like, you can't see where the edge of the map is. You know what I mean? All right. Well, let's see. We've been going for just over 3 hours. Probably going to call this one early for tonight. Yeah, just a couple of things that you got to do, and it'll be 100% ready for release. But definitely let me know when you get it up on your itch profile. I'll put the link in the VOD description of this live. And all of that stuff. There was something else I was gonna say, but my mind went blank. That happens a lot. Yeah, absolutely. But that's the thing, is like, you know, you do your first big project on a 4X map. Like, you just dove head first into it and just tackled it, and the fact that you got it done in the time period that you did kind of gives no excuse for a lot of other map creators taking almost a year to make one map, to be honest. Which, yeah. Yeah, this would make a good multiplayer map, actually. This would make a pretty good multiplayer map. But I do think that is gonna wrap things up for me tonight. I'm pretty hungry, actually. I need to go get something to eat. I gotta get those videos that I got recorded, edited and uploaded. I gotta get some other stuff recorded. Let's see. Yeah, but I mean, that's with anything. Like, if you could spend absolute hours and hours and hours going over every inch of the map, and, like, you know, smoothing out textures. You know, for example, let's say Kidnap. Welcome in. Appreciate you lurking in the background. But yeah, you know, like, little shit like this, man. Like, I would personally clean this up, but this is like custom farming. You could do your own farming stuff. But, like, you know, the edges of the roadways, I would spend hours just cleaning all that up. That's me. But, I mean, why? You know? You could literally do that with any map that's ever put out. But I mean, shit, dude, this could definitely 100% be a very popular map. I can guarantee that you will see this map on a lot of the big farm sim streamers channels, and you can almost guarantee that somebody like FS Club on YouTube, Farm Sim Guy, Farmer Klein, Clutch Simulations, you know, those guys would definitely spotlight this map, I think, at some point. DJ Goham, he may do it, you know. Just trying to think of some of the other bigger names out there. Shit, even Daggerwin, he would probably look at this map. Hey, man. You're in the map making business now. Now I just gotta commission you to make me a custom Florida map. And it's got to be satisfying too, after putting all the work that you did into this map, to see it here, like being, it's playing, it's live right now. Not too many viewers, but you know, yeah. I think a lot of people will pick this up. A lot of people will pick it up. I thought I turned this tractor off, but I guess I didn't. Would need to learn Blender. Blender is intimidating at first, but like, I mean, it's just like Giants Editor. Once you actually finally learn it, it's not that bad. Like, I could definitely work Blender more than I could Giants Editor. I just don't spend a whole lot of time in Giants Editor, but you know, the first live showcase of it, well, I tell you what, make the minor changes or fixes that you want to do, and then get the complete version ready to launch, and send that over to me, and I'll do a dedicated video in detail of the map on YouTube and put the link and everything in there. We could do it that way if you wanted to. Yeah, I was just thinking of where else I could post. I mean, I could post it in the Discord as well. I'd actually probably do a custom farm build. Yeah, I could see a custom. I'd probably get rid of this field and do like a big cattle farm or something right here in the middle. I could see myself doing that for sure. Then have a big old grass field right there for some silage. Yeah, we can definitely do that. I'll put together I mean, honestly, it's just like the starting equipment, you know? Like there's no starting equipment. That would be the only thing that I would say that would absolutely, and that doesn't even absolutely need to be a thing. There's a lot of maps out there that start you with no farming equipment. So, but that would be the only thing that I could think of. I can't think of anything else that we may have discovered. Maybe some of the edges on like the big fields. I think if you cleaned those up, then the GPS may read it a little better when it decides to work on the big fields, of course. I mean, other than that, man, like this map is ready to go. And then, of course, you can make your updates over time and push out updates for the map. You know what I mean? But as far as an initial release, yeah. Alfalfa, not grass. Yeah, alfalfa. Yeah, could do. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and the icon. Yeah, you gotta fix the icon. But yeah. Yeah, I could do a big field of alfalfa for sure. For sure. Like, I mean, on Hofbergman, I'm doing clover. It's always fun to have something different to do other than, like, I love doing grass work, but it's nice to have different options like alfalfa or like clover, you know, for Hofbergman. But it's always good to have options. Always good to have options. Yeah, I can't think of it. I'll put together a little list for you. I'll send it to you in the Discord. And then oh, you already fixed that. Well, there you go. That's one item ticked off the list then. That's one item ticked off the list. All right. I do think that is where we're going to wrap it up for tonight. We're at about 3.5 hours. Usually I go about 5, but my stomach is eating itself alive at this moment. I need to go grab something to eat and get some work done behind the scenes. But yeah, we'll be in talks in the Discord and all that stuff, and we'll get this thing pushed out. This is I'm telling you, man, it's going to be a popular map. It's going to be a popular map. 80% grass only gives 50% at the first stage. Okay.
It's getting dark, I feel the
Oh, all right. All right. Alright, guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. I will be live again tomorrow night. It's either going to be Flight Sim or GTA RP stuff, OCRP. We'll see. It's going to be one of the two. But 6 p.m. Eastern, that's when I will be live again. Anybody lurking, twerking, and jerking on Twitch and YouTube, appreciate you hanging out. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Like I said, I'll do a dedicated video on it once you get the 100% ready to release version. You know, the minor fixes. We'll do a video on it and all that stuff. But, yeah, anybody lurking, twerking, or jerking on YouTube or Twitch, hanging out in the background, appreciate you just chilling. This has been a first look at Verner, Ontario, Canada, eh? And I will see you guys tomorrow night. All right. Peace.